morning. Just got some new windows fitted so I can see clearly out now. Look at that day, man. That's a good day. What he said about the wine cooler?
Where is that?
Very posh.
Come on, just put all the stuff on it.
Good.
Take one out, yeah, for Tina.
Good.
Oh God, I'm gonna get a camera.
No, you're not. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I've just got back from push day at the gym. I've had 2 exams today. When I have exams, I bump up my calories to about 200, 300 above maintenance if I'm training, so I can try and put on a bit of muscle, but I'm pretty much not going to put on any fat, and bump up the carbs on exam days and the day before exam days, just to think properly and function. And I always try and neck a bit of coffee just before my exam. I have a bit of coffee about 45 minutes before the exam, so that I'll kick in before, and then I decide whether I need a little bit more, or I have like a small bit 40 minutes before, so that if I don't have enough, I can have a bit more to get me focused, or if I decide that's enough, then I just won't have any more. So I've had like 4 cups of coffee today, and I've started reading this book. It's recommended by Frank Yang on his Instagram a while ago, I think, and I've just seen it in school, so I've just borrowed that. I always know a book's good when I can't understand the words in it, because I just think, well, if I could understand everything in it, then I'm obviously not going to learn much. And I wasn't really reading at all up to exams, but I've had a couple now. I've only got 3 left, so I'm just going to start with this, see how it goes. It's basically about kind of like science and politics, things like that. To be honest, I don't know fucking clue what it's on about. Let me show you how cool this painting is. Salvador Dali is my favourite artist. I used to look at pictures of him all the time when I was little. You can see loads of different stuff in one picture, just up for interpretation. I love that shit. Hiya. Just about to do some revision. I thought I'd give myself a bit of a caffeine boost. If you're if you're at uni, you need to do a 10,000 word essay in one night. This is the stuff you want to use. It's called yerba mate tea. Looks like cannabis in a cup, but this is the stuff you want. It's got caffeine and all sorts of stuff in it. You can get it on Amazon or some dodgy websites. I'm not sure where it's actually from, but it's definitely not English. But yeah, get yourself some of that. And if you're English and you're posh like me, get yourself a teapot and do it right. I couldn't find a sieve, so I'm just eating all the chunks. Just gonna cook some asparagus. It's a bit out of date, which means it's a bit floppy, but I actually quite like soft asparagus, so we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, and if you're looking to save calories on olive oil, check out that 1 cal spray. I think you can get it from most supermarkets. But yeah, you probably haven't heard of it, but yeah, it's good. But the way I use it is a bit counterproductive, because I just spray it so much, because I like olive oil. And I'm just gonna throw some avocado in the mix. Whenever I don't usually get them because they're expensive as fuck, but whenever I get like a cluster of spots, I just bang a couple of these for a few days in my diet, and it usually goes because they're good for your skin, as well as things like mango and pineapple and shit like that. Yeah. Whenever I have floppy veg, it reminds me of primary school when they had school dinners and they'd always cook things like broccoli and that. and they'd always be really soft. So it's quite nostalgic. So yeah, I always like soft veggies now. Soft veggies as well, in case you didn't know, they make you grow more. Aesthetics, 1 out of 10. Taste, eight out of 10. So that's how the tent's looking. Not sure if it's meant to look like that, but looks like it'll do the job. I'm planning on testing it by sleeping in it tonight before Creamfields. But it's meant to rain, well, it was meant to start raining about half an hour ago, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna have a look at this through this book that I got a while ago called The 4-Hour Chef. It's by Timothy Ferriss. If you're ever looking for a cookbook, I'd recommend just getting this one. It's like probably one of my favourite authors / entrepreneur / fucking god. Check out his other books as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a look in this, see if there's like camping tips and shit like that as well. So I'll see if I can dig up some cool stuff for me to do tonight whilst I'm just laid in a tent with no reason to when I've got a nice bed. So I slept in the tent last night. And it wasn't bad, though the mattress went a bit soft. I don't think I blew it up enough. I like being up early in the morning because it makes me want to not go on my phone, because I know that no one's going to be on social media or no one's going to want to text. Just had an iron accident, man. Look at that. You can't really see it, but it's definitely painful, I promise. Not the good kind of iron though. Not the iron in the gym. You know, not the usual pain. I mean, this kind of shit. Look at this. Look at him. Cocky bastard. He's well pleased with himself now, isn't he? He's got a haircut. Prepping for Zanti. Don't even know why I bother ironing a shirt, because none of them fit me from getting fat over winter. So as soon as I put them on, they just... I don't wear the t-shirt wears me and then just gets crumpled. I only do it to please my mum. She says that if I don't iron my shirt, it makes me look like I don't get looked after at home. And, you know, I told her that they're going to notice the bruises on my face, so I might as well not iron my shirt either. I'm just off to a revision, so I'm going to leave my phone at home. I'm going to leave that shit here because I don't want to be distracted. You might want to try that shit, so I'll see you later, guys.